Africa, a land of potential, rich in minerals, culture, and talent. A continent blessed beyond measure. Yet, a home to some of the poorest people on earth. For decades, we've been told that hard work, education, and faith will lead us out of poverty. But what if that's the lie that keeps us trapped?
That 58% of the 4.8 million unemployed youth.
You wake up every day hoping for a change, a better job, a better life, but all you get is survival. You grind, you hustle, but you never win. Because poverty in Africa isn't just about money, it's about control. Control of your mind, control of your time, control of your future. If you want the truth, you need to unlearn everything they taught you. In Africa, poverty is not just a reality, it's a system so carefully designed that most people don't even know they are trapped inside it. From the moment you are born, you are told to go to school, get good grades, get a job, and your life will be better. But what happens when you follow all the rules but still remain broke? This is the poverty illusion, the belief that hard work alone will lift you out. But in reality, the game is rigged. In Africa, wealth is not created. It is inherited, stolen, or concentrated in few hands. The rich pass it down, the poor fight for leftovers. If poverty could be solved by hard work, every grandmother who sells tomatoes in the sun would be a millionaire by now. But here's the cruel trick. The system keeps you just comfortable enough not to rebel, but just broke enough to never rise. They'll sell you airtime, betting apps, quick loans, and fake dream. They want you distracted, spending and surviving, not building, owning, or questioning. Poverty in Africa isn't accidental, it's engineered. And the sooner we understand that, the sooner we get to begin to break the illusion. In the next chapter, we ask, is education really the way out, or is just another trap? By the end of the video, you'll be bitter and hate the truth. But the truth is down there at the table to help you set you free. But at the end, the truth is the one that is going to help you break the system and be successful while you are living in Africa.
The system wasn't built for you to win. You went to school to memorize facts you never use. You were trained to raise your hand, wait your turn, and follow instructions. Then
your perception, the will, reason, imagination, memory, and intuition. These are phenomenal mental tools. When you learn how to use them, everything in your life changes.
They've told us education was the key, that if we stay in school, got good grades, wore a uniform, and sat quietly, we'd be rewarded. But for millions of African youth, that promise has become a cruel joke. How can education be the way out when it leads nowhere? Every year, over 10 million Africans graduate, enter the job market, but only a fraction find employment. In South Africa alone, youth unemployment is over 60%. Students are memorizing 1980s textbooks in a 2025 world. They graduate with no real skill, no networks, and no access to capital. We are producing qualifications, not opportunities. Our education system is designed to create workers, not creators, employees, not entrepreneurs. And when the reality hits, they are told it's their fault, that they are lazy, entitled. No one dares to say the system is broken. Meet John. He has a degree in human resources. He graduated top of his class. Today, he sells sweets and cigarettes to survive. Meanwhile, private colleges, loan companies, getting richer. They sell dreams, package them with debts, and call it empowerment. The world has changed, but our system hasn't. Success no longer comes from how much you know, but from how fast you can learn, adapt, and create. We are not saying education is useless. We are saying this kind of education is. What we need is practical learning, digital skills, financial literacy, trade skills, local problem solving. A classroom can save you from poverty if it teaches you to follow and never to question. If the system worked, we wouldn't be here, still broke, still begging, still hoping. In the next chapter, we reveal how your own mind is being used against you and how poverty begins in your own thoughts. Long before the poverty show up in your wallet, it begins in your mind, your thoughts, your habits, your belief. They shape your reality. From a young age, we are programmed to believe we are not good enough, that real success is foreign, that wealth is inherited, not built, that unless you are a celebrity, politician, or a scammer, you'll never make it out. So, we start choosing the fastest escape, not the smartest one. We bet, we flex, we borrow to impress. Social media has become our biggest psychological battlefield. You see 10 seconds of someone's fake success and it feels like your life is failing. So you try to catch up, but by copying lies, you are poor. But instead of investing, you spend to look rich. You buy labels, gadgets, hair, sneakers, but no assets. Because deep down, poverty has convinced you that you need to prove you are not poor. You are scared to be different, to say no, to stay home and save. But because you don't flex, they call you broke. But the real broke is the one who has no plan, no discipline, no exit strategy, not the one who's quiet today, building for tomorrow. Poverty becomes generational because the mindset is inherited too. You can't escape poverty with the same thinking that created it. Studies shows that poverty literally alters how the brain works, increasing stress, reducing long-term thinking, and killing motivation. And while prayer has power, faith without strategy is frustration. You can't just pray your way out of system designed to hold you down. But here's the truth, they don't teach you in school. Mindset is free, discipline is free, vision is free. And even in the darkest place, a new thought can change your path. There are many African youth that became fortunate in early age. Some because of soccer, some because of various talents. But because of lack of discipline, lack of information, lack of prosperity, they end up being broke. They end up showing everything to the street and end up with nothing. No property, no investment, no assets. Just the pictures of a memory and happy memories spent in clubs and happy memories spent with different girlfriends and different places. That's the sad story of our fellow Africans. In the next chapter, we expose the distraction you think are entertainment, but are actually weapons used to keep you poor. In every war, distraction is a weapon.
And what they're trying to do, especially with young men, is program them, because we're all empty vessels. What you have to do as an adult, as a parent, is to program your child stronger than all of society. It's not an easy job.
And today, poverty doesn't just survive because of what you lack, but because of what you are focused on. From the moment you wake up, your attention is under attack. You are not poor because you don't hustle. You are poor because you are being entertained to death. Every second spent watching someone else's life is a second lost building your own. And the worst part, the poorest people are the most addicted to the fakest content. Betting apps have replaced dreams. You don't build anymore, you hope. You pray for a miracle in a system designed for you to lose. Aviator, Hollywood bets, Betway, hotspots. These are not games. They are digital casinos targeting the poor. They use celebrities, fake wins, live streams of influencers losing millions just to make you feel bad about your losses. While you are gambling for survival, they are gambling for content. They tell you, make money fast, join this group, invest in this coin, download this app, but behind the screen is just another trap, another coin artist eating off your desperation. You know every football stat, but you don't know how to register a business. You can spend 8 hours watching Netflix, but can't spend 30 minutes learning a skill. They have turned you into consumer of a content, lies, and distractions. You don't create, you don't build, you just scroll, watch, bet, and repeat. The rich are getting richer by controlling your time, your data, and your dopamine. Every click you make makes someone else money. But you still have a choice. Unfollow them, unplug, unlearn, build something real, learn a trade, offer a skill, think long term. Because no one is coming to save you, especially not the apps that distract you. In the next chapter, we expose your leaders, the one meant to protect you, profit from your poverty. Every 5 years, they come with promises, posters, speeches, smiles. They say they care, but behind closed doors, they count what they stole. In Africa, poverty isn't just a mismanagement, it's a business model. The poorer the people, the easier they are to control. Leaders get paid to fix the country, but many get richer from keeping it broken. They loot development funds, overpriced tenders, pocket aid money, and still ask for your vote. While the youth stand in unemployment lines, the elites sign $1 million deals for themselves. And if you question it, you are a threat, you are arrested, or worse, ignored. They ride in German machines while citizens die in public clinics. They host conferences in 5-star hotels to talk about poverty they caused. The government knows how to fix poverty, but they won't, because poverty makes them necessary and keeps you dependent.
Honorable, in the next financial year, you said you're going to create 840,000 jobs. How are you going to create them?
Ooh, there are so many things. Let me tell you.
They give you just enough to survive, but never enough to grow. They keep you begging, so you stay loyal, quiet, and hopeful.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
You think corruption is about money? No, it's about stolen futures. It's about stolen education, a stolen business idea, a stolen job that could have changed your family. Their children escaped poverty. Yours inherited it. But remember, leadership is not only in parliament. Leadership is local. Leadership is you. If you want to change your life, you must stop worshiping thieves. Demand better, vote wiser, think deeper, or your children will curse your silence. In the final chapter, we will reveal the hidden cost of poverty, the price you pay every single day without realizing it. When people talk about poverty, they talk about money. But what they don't tell you is that poverty costs far more than that. It costs time, it costs energy, it costs dreams. When you are poor, nothing is easy. You pay more for transport, more for food, more for electricity, just because of where you live. You spend your whole life surviving, not living. The poor pay more for everything and get less in return. Poverty steals confidence, dignity, identity. It tells you are not good enough, you are not worth, stay small, stay quiet. You lose opportunities, connections, time with family, even your health. Poverty breaks the body before it breaks the bank. It brings depression, sleepless nights, high blood pressure, mental fatigue. And so, you settle, you shrink, you give up before you even start. Poverty isn't just the absence of money, it's a presence of limits. It teaches you to think small, move small, and dream only what's safe. Same potential, different access. And the greatest cost, it becomes normal. You stop fighting, you stop believing, you stop expecting more. But what if you didn't accept it? What if poverty wasn't your identity, but just your current situation? The system won't save you. The government won't save you. Betting apps, fake mentors, and prayers without work, they won't save you. But you still can. This video ends here, but your real story is just the beginning. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below, as I'm going to upload more videos like this. If you enjoy our documentary, there is more coming very soon on this channel. Anyway, guys, ta.